Welcome back to the Hawkeye Garage. I am Joe. You joined me on the first video of the new year. Happy 2023 in my freezing cold garage here in Iowa. I just wanted to tell you guys real quick about the cheap and easy DIY upgrade I did on the 3rd gen steering wheel, so stay tuned. Real quick, if you have a 3rd gen that has a tan interior, don't click away from this video, because even though they don't offer a tan steering wheel cover, what you could do is like what I did in the tan interior of my GX, is turn the whole cockpit black. Black steering wheel, black steering column shrouds. I'm almost positive that the speedometer and gauge cluster surround in the tan ones is black anyway. Your center console is already black unless you have wood trim, which that still works too. So get some paint, clean those parts up, and turn everything black. Black steering wheels are way better. Yes, they get hot in the sun, obviously, so does tan, but black is also going to hide a lot of dirt, and if you're terrible about cleaning your car, like weekly and daily, if you work at a job where your hands get dirty like me, your steering wheel is going to stay cleaner longer. Longtime viewers of the channel may have remembered a while back I was trying to find a new steering wheel for the 3rd gen. The leather was just completely trashed on it, and I ended up peeling it off, and of course the rubber underneath wasn't much better, and finally I was able to find a intact, although not great, leather steering wheel for a reasonable price online, and I've been using that for a while. Longtime viewers may also remember that on the 470, probably close to 9 months ago, I did a leather wrap steering wheel on that when I converted the whole cockpit area to black from East Detailing. Link down below, along with 5% off coupon code, and it has been stellar. It's been an amazing steering wheel cover. Absolutely no complaints as far as how it's been holding up and things like that. So I went ahead and got one for the 3rd gen, and I finally got around to stitching that together. Let's take a little look at it, and let me tell you a little bit about it. Here is the cover. I went with the all black leather perforated on the sides. They do give you a ton of options. You can go perforated, black, you can get colors, you can get a colored stripe, you can get suede, you can get colored stitching. Of course, prices will vary. They're all relatively reasonable, around $50, give or take, depending on the coupon code and whatever you select. Takes a couple weeks to get here. It is genuine leather. It's a real leather, and it goes on pretty easy. A lot of people are probably going to say it's tedious and it takes a long time. You know what else is tedious and takes a long time? Putting a lift kit on your car, but it's worth it. And you're going to be touching this every single time you drive it and looking at it. It's going to be straight in front of you. It is worth the time and effort. And you know what? It's a couple hours. Take your steering wheel off, take it inside, do it on your table, put some music on or whatever. And I actually did this over my Christmas vacation when I wasn't driving the 3rd gen. Yes, first world problems that I have a 3rd gen as my spare vehicle that I don't have to drive every day with the steering wheel off of it. But I just took my time, a little bit, one section each day. And so I've stitched it with, let's see if I can get this to zoom. They originally called it a Z pattern, where you just go back and forth. I went basically a double Z pattern, and it's not perfect, but I like it. It's secure, and yeah, just take your time and do it. The stitching is already installed on each side, and then basically you're just connecting the stitching. You're just going back and forth, so there's no actual like sewing. It's kind of like connect the dots with needle and thread, but it is easy. You put some sticky tape on the inside here and adhere it to the steering wheel instead of doing like a spray adhesive, which normally or contact cement like you normally would with a steering wheel cover. And yeah, just pull it together. Obviously it works better when you're inside. I can say that on these parts up here, combined with me not being a professional upholsterer, and I wish there was just a little bit more leather to stitch a little bit further so that you could kind of glue them down. you know, your results may vary on getting this stuff tucked down in behind this plastic shroud trim piece thing and your airbag. But you know what, this thing was trash to begin with. A little bit of time, 50 bucks, and it looks absolutely spectacular. Now, so that's pretty much all there is to it. So if you are new to the channel, welcome to 2023. This is a lot of what we do. We've got the 470 currently, we've got the 3rd gen, lots of vehicles before this, where I do cheap, easy DIY, kind of living with, like a steering wheel cover, and off-road type mods. There's links down below, or my Instagram and my Facebook, where I post a lot more stuff than just that, like coffee roasting, although I did one video on coffee roasting, but there's that, mountain bikes, and all kinds of things like that. So comments, questions down below. Of course, I will get back to you as always, and feel free to email me anytime at hawkeyeskunkworks@gmail.com. So until the next video drops, thank you for watching, take care, goodbye.